How to create a company in Tally Enterprise Resource Planning. Details to be filled in company creation screen. Mailing name. In this field, we are required to type the name of the company. For example, Galaxy Filament Limited. Address. In this data field, we are required to enter the address of the company. Enter, Industrial Area MIDC. Tarapur. Country. Here we are required to select the country from the list in which the business operates. Select India. State. In this data field, we have to select the state in which we would comply with statutory laws. Maharashtra. PIN code. PIN code of the location where the office exists. Contact details. Mr. Shyam Agrawal. Phone number. Enter the company contact number which we would like to display on invoices. Mobile number. Enter the contact number of managing person to whom any queries related to invoicing or delivery of product. Complaint in the product could be reached to. Fax number. Enter the fax number to which any confirmation statements, ledger copies etc. could be sent and received. Email. Enter the company's email address to which any product inquiry and other communications could be made. Website. Enter the company's web address if any. Books and financial year details. Financial year begins from in this data field. You have to type the financial year in which you want to create a company. Suppose you may be starting company on 1st April 2020. You should enter the financial year from as 1st April 2020. Book beginning from. In this data field, you have to type the financial year in which you want to create a company. Suppose you may be starting company on 1st April 2020. You should enter the financial year from as 1st April 2020. Starting in the middle of the financial year. Companies which are migrating from manual accounting to Tally ERP 9 in the middle of the financial year. Base currency information. Base currency symbol. In this data field, the currency symbol of the country is auto-selected based on the country of origin fed by you in the previous data field. There is no need to change this data field if you are using the same currency for accounting. Formal name. This is the formal name of the currency selected in the previous field. Suffix symbol to amount. This data field will ask you whether currency symbol is required, for example, prior to amount like $8,500. Add space between amount and symbol. This data field is like $8,500 space in between currency symbol and amount. Show amount in millions. If we set this data field to yes, Tally will display amount in millions that is in the balance sheet or other reports. 1 million equals 10 lakhs. Number of decimal places. It is a general practice to use 2 decimal places. For example, for using paisa in Indian currency we use 2 decimal place. For using cents in American dollar currency we use 2 decimal places. Word representing amount after decimal. This data field is used in printing. In Indian currency decimal portion is said to be paisa. Set this field as per your formal name of decimal value in your currency. For USD it is cents. 100 cents make $1. Number of decimal places for amount in words. If we set this data field to 1 decimal places in Indian currency, to save the details entered in company creation screen,